Welcome back to the Trick Shift Garage. In this quick video, we're going to show you how to drain and refill your radiator for your 2007 to 2018 Nissan Altima. This should also work for 2009 to 2022 Maximas, since they all use the same radiator. So if you're liking our content, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Okay, let's get started. The first step you want to do is make sure your engine is nice and cold. So let your car cool off for a few hours before starting this job. Next, slide some cardboard sheets under the front of the car, more towards the passenger side. We'll remove the radiator cap from the radiator to help it drain faster and more completely. We can also inspect the cap for the condition of the overall cooling system. If your seals are looking shoddy and worn out, take the time to replace the radiator cap now to prevent a bigger headache down the road. A little trick while draining is to use a clear, simple food storage container that actually has the volumes listed on the side of it. We'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested. Next, we'll grab a large Phillips screwdriver. We'll need this to unscrew the drain valve, which is located under the passenger side, right over here. Alright, so at this point, simply put the screwdriver on the drain valve and turn it counterclockwise to loosen, and the coolant should start flowing. This screw should not come all the way out. It'll drop down enough to allow the coolant to drain out of the radiator. There is still another 2 to 4 liters inside the engine, depending on whether you have the 4-cylinder or V6 engine, with the V6 holding more. Okay, all the coolant is out now, so using your screwdriver, go ahead and tighten up the drain valve until it's snug. The condition of the fluid looks pretty good, but it is time to replace it with some fresh coolant. If you're not sure the last time your coolant was changed, there are these little neat test strips that you can use to check the condition. This pack even comes with some brake fluid test strips too. We'll leave a link in the description just in case you're interested. The coolant we're going to go with is Prestone Antifreeze. Now, looking at my drain pan markings here, on the side it looks like I lost just shy of 4 liters, which is pretty close to a gallon. Okay, so in our situation, we need to pour back 4 liters or a gallon, which is the whole jug. Usually the coolant comes pre-mixed 50-50 with water. If you can't find those, you'll have to mix the coolant by hand with distilled water only. No tap water here. Pour equal parts of each into your radiator as close as possible. Don't worry if you haven't gotten all the coolant in yet. And here you can see the radiator neck. Once you're done filling up, it should look just like this. Alright, so the next step is you want to fill your overflow tank with more coolant, and the idea is you want to get it up to the minimum line in the side of the tank. You can see right here. You just want to have it filled up so it reaches that min line that you see on the side of the tank. Next, put your heat to max setting, and then we're going to go ahead and start the engine up. We're going to let the engine warm up all the way to operating temperature, and that is the point at which the thermostat will open up and allow the coolant to drain, or not drain, but flow through the engine, which will lower the level that you see that's happening now. As the engine's running, pour some more coolant in until it's filled back up to the top of the radiator neck. Now go ahead and let the car idle for about 10 minutes or so, just to make sure everything's good. Next, we're going to turn the engine off and top off the radiator with more coolant. Squeeze the upper radiator hose to get any air bubbles out of the system. And be careful here because the upper radiator hose is hot. And that's it. Put the radiator cap back on and we're all done. Our coolant is refreshed. Thanks for watching. If you like our work, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell for more Trick Shift Garage videos, and we'll see you on the next one.